Okay, so we're going to do a video on backing. I see so many people who struggle with backing under saddle, and what I want people to realize is that backing starts on the ground. And so a couple things need to occur first. I really want to emphasize the fact that they need to respect your bubble and your space. Like, he's just checking me out, but if I lead him around, he's going to follow me. And he's going to respect my space to the point that if I back up, he's going to back up with me. He's going to read that body language. And so I really, really believe that that's really important for most people. Okay, because I see way too many horses just kind of getting, they drag their owners around, they drag whoever around. And that is one thing that if I say back up, they will back up. Okay, so this exercise is a little different that I can show you later, but it stems with what I call the chicken wing. So that's not what I'm going to show you today. What I want to show you then is being able to pick up on your halter and lead rope and just ask very lightly for a back. And he did. I'm going to release that. If I have a horse that's really struggling, I'm not going to expect that step back. At first, I may just expect them to shift their weight back just ever so slightly, trying to make sure he doesn't, well, he knows what I'm asking, so it's a little harder. But if it was a horse that was really struggling, I may just have to wait, get a little bit more intense, wait for them to just shift that weight back, and then release before he actually takes a step. So making sure that they can do that with the halter and lead rope first is so important before asking them to do it with a bit in their mouth. So now I'm going to go ahead, put a bit in his mouth. He's not had a lot of work done with the actual bit in his mouth, so I don't know what he'll do. We'll see. This may be a little bit interesting for him. Okay, so we have him bridled. We have the bit adjusted accordingly. The microphone is kind of going everywhere. Like I said, this guy doesn't have a whole lot of experience, so we'll see what he does. Before I start a horse straight back, I'm going to make sure that they have good flexion. So I'm going to pick up on a rein, and I'm just going to hold and wait. So he gives, I'll release. So honestly, I promise y'all, this guy's not had a lot of work recently. He may look pretty calm and quiet, but he's just being a good old boy. And again, he gives, I release. And so some people, if you're tall enough, you can pick up from their back area. But if you have a taller horse, or this is the first time you've ever asked a horse to do this, mind you, I don't have a saddle on him. We're just trying to show some examples. I'm going to just pick up real light with my reins, and I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm not going to like get onto him. He wants to flex and give a little bit vertically. I'm going to have to take that. He tried. He doesn't know exactly what I'm asking, but that's okay. He gave, so he did what he thought he should do. So I may just ask again. He gave again. This time I may hold it, cluck, and release when he takes that step. And I'm going to pet him. I'm going to always reward him for that try that he's trying to give. I prefer to do this with split reins because a lot of times what happens with barrel reins or roping reins, they're too short to really give a good release. If you do have a longer rope and rein or solid rein, that's fine, but make sure that it gives a good release versus just that short itty bitty little release. So there again, and release. So Now I'm going to try to go back up, pretend that I would be under saddle. I'm going to be real light again, pick up, and release. And so that is my start. Is it perfect? No. Is it pretty? Not necessarily. I do like that he drops his head instead of his head goes up in the air. Now, if he was to put his head up in the air or something crazy like that, I would just hold and wait until he maybe backs up, release, and then eventually ask for that dropping of the head. I'm not going to be too picky to start out with. I want him to understand our steps and our logic of what we're trying to do. So hope this helps y'all. If you want to see something else, let me know.